Hey everyone, Patrick Haan here, head of petroleum analysis at GasBuddy. Uh, Labor Day is coming up just around the corner, so we're here to share an update on where gas prices are going. There's a lot to talk about, and of course, a lot of the summer we've seen falling gas prices. That's a trend that we can expect to continue in most areas as we approach the Labor Day holiday weekend. The national average has continued to fall. We're now at 11 straight weeks of decline. The national average sits at about 3.83 a gallon. It probably will go down to about 3.79 as we approach Labor Day. Of course, there are some wild cards here as we approach the weekend. Hurricane season obviously coming into its prime. There are some areas of disturbance to keep an eye on. And of course, for much of the Great Lakes, we're also seeing the BP refinery that's caused prices to go up in areas like Ohio and Indiana. So that is certainly a factor to keep an eye on here as we go through the Labor Day weekend. But for most of the country, the West Coast, the Northeast, prices should be moderating. If you're filling up with diesel, that's the bad news. Prices for diesel are starting to go up. In fact, the national average for diesel back over the $5 a gallon mark. That's a trend that will likely continue through Labor Day. So those that are filling up with diesel, not a whole lot of good news for you as prices will likely continue to rise. But for the rest of the country that uses gasoline, it's good news again. Labor Day is going to be the cheapest summer holiday to fill your tank. Keep in mind, Memorial Day saw prices that were well over the $4 a gallon mark. July 4, we saw prices sliding, but they were still well above 4.50. Here we are for Labor Day, and the national average should decline to about 3.79 a gallon or so. So some terrific news for those of you hitting the road for the last holiday. Most states now are back under $4 a gallon. Of course, if you're on the West Coast, California and Hawaii, the only two states that are still over $5 a gallon, but the good news is in those states, you'll eventually see prices falling under $5 a gallon. A lot of the reason for the decline much of the summer has been economic concerns. The Federal Reserve has continued to raise interest rates, and the concern is that that will slow down the economy and thus slow down gasoline consumption. And that's what we've seen. Our GasBuddy data has shown routinely that gasoline demand has been weakening over the last 11 weeks. We kind of plateaued in late July, but demand has been weak compared to last year. And as we get into the back to school period, demand for gasoline continues to go down. So any of you hitting the road, obviously you'll want to shop around. Keep in mind those state lines can have a drastic impact on gas prices. Areas like Illinois and Missouri, there tends to be a 30 to 40 cent a gallon difference. Hawaii, one of the highest places. California, heading into Arizona, you'll see almost a fluctuation of 50 cents a gallon. So be sure to check those state lines, use the GasBuddy app. If you don't, sign up and check out the Pay with GasBuddy card. You can save up to 25 cents a gallon. It's too late probably to get it for Labor Day, but don't worry, you'll get your card shortly after and you can start saving. Of course, if you have any questions about where gas prices are going, be sure to throw those out there here. We'll talk about them here in a moment. But again, some good news for Labor Day. Summer kind of winding down, but gas prices have been winding down for much of the summer as well. So with that, well, I don't see any questions just yet, but if you're heading out for Labor Day weekend, drive safe. Remember to check the GasBuddy after those low prices, and we'll keep you updated. If there are hurricanes or events that cause prices to go up, stay tuned to our Facebook page, and we'll keep you updated. But with that, have a happy and safe Labor Day weekend, everyone.